Alright guys, welcome back. Last time we talked, in the last video I told you how to create your horizon line, your vanishing point, your sidewalks, which you can see here. Got my nice middle of the road. And I showed you how to heighten your buildings. Now one thing that you'll see right here in this little area is I went ahead and got rid of one building and I created an alleyway. I'm going to create one more alleyway for you. I'm going to do it right here. And it's very, very simple. So if this building right here is where I want my alleyway, directly in the center, I'm going to take, of those two lines, the one closest to my vanishing point, mark my vanishing point again, the one closest to my vanishing point, and I am going to level it out straight. Again, I am going from my horizon line, moving my ruler up, so forth down, so that it's nice and level. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to wind up erasing the lines that I no longer need as soon as I find the eraser. Alright, so now my building, so you guys can see way back there, is quite different than what it was before. So what I'm going to talk to you guys today is about creating doorways and windows. And I'm going to keep it very, very simple. I'm going to do it all on the side, and then I want you guys to kind of follow suit. And anything that happens on one side can definitely happen on the other. This is definitely a mirrored project. So this horizon line is perfect because that is the height of your door. That's where your eye level. Now in reality, the height of your door would be just, a little bit taller. But just to keep it very simple, I like to keep that the tops of your door. So I'm going to make sure my ruler is straight. Again, I'm going to follow what I told you guys last time, line it up with the edge of my paper. Slide it over. And then I'm going to create straight lines for how deep I think I want my doors. Now the one thing that you need to understand is when you're dealing with something like a building, not a house, but a building, you have to think about the fact being that your doors are double depth. A lot of times they're either very, very large doors or they're doubled doors. Very rarely will you ever have one single door when it's the front of a building. There we go, finally found my eraser. Go ahead, I'm going to erase the alleyway that you can see there. Notice how I erased it in the sidewalk and I erased it above it. Kind of made that building a little bit darker so you can see it. And then the one thing that you need to understand about these doors is that you always see a frame for the door, right? And the frame, I like to go just above the horizon line. The frame of this door kind of makes it look a little bit more on the realistic side.
Can I set my work?
A little bit more on the realistic side. And then we just kind of want to draw in our handles. There we go. Now when you're creating the doors, one thing that you need to understand is the majority of the time, think about all those fancy little retail shops that you guys like to go to, or even the buildings in our hometown. A lot of times the stores and the doors that they use are glass because they like to display their products. So I always like to pretend that each one of my doors are glass just because it gives me the illusion that I can have more fun with it. I'm going to go through, and the building that I know I'm going to keep an actual physical building, In the next video, I'll show you how to have a little bit more fun with this. And we'll be working off the 3 that I marked. Go ahead and make this a little bit darker so you can see it. And the one thing that I absolutely love about creating glass doors is that it allows for the opportunity for you to kind of play around with the merchandise that you would see physically inside that store. I'm going to show you some fun little things to do with this building. So I've got my glass doors, and just working on this box that I highlighted, just the box I highlighted because that's the one building. Once I got my door in there, I no longer need that horizon line. So I'm going to go through, and I'm going to erase everywhere that horizon line was because I no longer need it. Alright, and now I'm going to create windows. I'm going to create a sign on the front above my door, and I'm going to create some windows here on the side. So windows, again, going from my horizon line directly up. Because I'm working on the side of my building instead of the front of my building, my windows are just going to be very, very simply straight across.
Like the second version of that? Yeah.
So, and then my sides, again, going from my side, scooting over. I'm just going to create the depth that I want, double lining it. Now I've got myself a nice window. Clean it up just a little bit. Got myself a nice window. And sign-wise is going to be just simply when it's on the face of your building, is the top's going to go to the vanishing point, the bottom's going to go to a vanishing point, and the sides are going to be straight up and down. Very, very simple. But the problem is when you're dealing with a sign versus a window, with a sign, you're definitely going to see the side and the bottom. So it can create that illusion of depth. I'm just going to draw some funky little signs. You can get like really creative in there. You can start creating like a little lamp kind of coming off of it. So you got some lighting, right? Of course, that would be doubled. Everything that you do in here should have some form of depth to it, so it should be doubled. But your windows, by the way, this right here is the international sign for glass when dealing with architecture. So I'm establishing that my material is glass. With the windows, you can create depth. I'm going from the side of my building here, lining up with this one, and I drew that line, which kind of now you can see inside the building, you can see the floor, you can see the wall. You get like really fancy. Let's say this is a nice fancy little art gallery. And I do this big, crazy canvas. Just gonna hatch it. Get some shading in there. Maybe I'll cross hatch it. Alright, so now I got this nice canvas. Let's say there's even a rug on the floor, again going to my vanishing point. Alright. Got a little rug on the floor. In the window up here, let's say I would see the back of my wall. Alright, so now I have the opportunity, again, double, the opportunity to kind of come in here and create this nice little chandelier of light. Again, hatching that. And I'll talk about the hatching and the shadowing and everything like that. The little details a little bit more further into it. But I wanted you to see what you're doing. Now, I do want you to research different kinds of doors and different kinds of windows. And I want you to create a variety of these objects. I want you to create them on everywhere but the 2 items that you have starred off. All right? And the next video I'll show you how to manipulate those buildings so that we have some really funky designs and to get a little bit more detail. Have a good day.